بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Assalamu alaikum, boys and girls, and welcome to Let's Read with Eliza. I hope you're enjoying the channel, and it'd be really great if you can like and subscribe and share it with your family and friends. Now today, we're reading I Don't Want a Sister Anymore. Now this story is by Laki Isra, and it's been illustrated by Amna Ijaz. Shall we start? Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I don't want a sister anymore. Duha and her sister Siana were excited. They were having a party to celebrate moving into their new house. They could hardly wait for the guests and the presents, of course. Mama was stirring a gigantic pot in the kitchen and it smelt delicious. Baba was decorating cupcakes. Can we have a cake, Baba? Asked Duha with beady eyes. Yes, can we, Baba? Said Siana. When they're ready, girls. Siana, take your sister to the other room and play. Come on, Duha, let's play with the balloons. Yay! Shouted Duha. They both decided to keep a purple one for their little cousin Nabar, who was visiting them for the first time. Then they threw the rest into the air and sat on them till they popped. Oops, giggled Duha. That is the last one, said Siana, holding the purple one. That's not yours. I saved it for Nabar. Give it back. I will give it to her, yelled Duha. You want to do everything, Siana shouted, even louder. They pulled and tugged and shouted and screamed. Suddenly, there was a pop. Now look what you've done, you silly girl, said Siana. You did it. You burst the balloon. I'm never going to be your friend anymore. I don't want a silly sister anymore, cried Duha. I don't want to play with you anyway. I'm going upstairs, Siana told her. Oh dear, what's happened? Girls? Asked Mama. That girl burst the balloon I saved for Nabar. It's the worst day ever, said Duha. No, I didn't, and it wasn't even your idea. Girls, let's be nice, warned Mama. I don't want a sister anymore. I'm fed up, said Duha. I'm fed up with you too. Siana stomped upstairs. Duha, Siana is your big sister. You have to be kind to each other, okay? She's rude, and she's spoiled a surprise for Nabar, said Duha. She's still your sister. Why don't you go and draw a picture for baby Nabar? Suggested Mama. Yay! She likes pictures. The guests arrived and Duha was greeted with delighted smiles. Where's Siana? They asked, and she wondered what her sister was doing alone. Nevertheless, she beamed at the presents and quickly unwrapped the pretty doll's house, a colouring book, hula hoops, a toy piano, and a game of snakes and ladders. Duha gave everybody a huge hug and tried to play with baby Nabar. Unfortunately, she only said, goo goo ga. Quietly, Duha watched Mama and Baba set the table, while Nan and Grandma joked about which one of them loved Duha and Siana the most. Duha then decided to show Nabar the gifts, but she only replied, goo goo ga. Nan, I want to play with the doll's house. Will you play with me? Oh, Duha, I'll just set the plates first. Why not ask Siana to play with you? She suggested. But I said something mean, Duha thought. Grandma, will you colour with me? Asked Duha. Oh, my dear, I must tidy the kitchen first. Why not ask Siana? But she doesn't want to play with me, thought Duha. Uncle Zane, can we play with the hula hoops? Asked Duha. Oh dear, I don't know how. Why not ask Siana? He replied. I shouldn't have told her I didn't want a sister anymore, said Duha sad-faced. Auntie Shireen, can we play some tunes on the piano? Asked Duha. Oh, sweetie, I need to change Nabar. Why not ask Siana? Her auntie replied. But I didn't really mean it when I said I didn't want a sister anymore, she said. Auntie Zainab, can we play snakes and ladders? Asked Duha. I just need to make some juice first. Why not ask Siana? Said Auntie Zainab. I don't have anyone to play with now, cried Duha. She sat and stared at the new doll's house, the colouring books, the hula hoops, the piano, and the board game. Duha, what's the matter? Asked Mama and Baba. Siana doesn't want to be my sister anymore. Oh dear, why? Asked Mama. I was mean to her, admitted Duha. Would you like your sister back now? Said Baba. Yes, she said. Then Mama and Baba and Nan and Grandma and Uncle Zain and Auntie Shireen and Auntie Zainab and Baby Nabar all came into the room smiling. Surprise, said Mama, pointing towards the door. Siana was standing in the doorway and Duha ran to give her sister a huge hug and everybody clapped. Duha has something to say to you, Siana, said Baba. Will you play with me? I'm sorry for being cross, and I drew a purple balloon so that we could give it to Nabar, Siana said, smiling. Just then, Duha held out the picture that she had drawn for Nabar, and it was also a purple balloon. Now you can both give your pictures together. I'm sure Nabar will love them, said Baba. They have both taken after me, sharing and caring, said Nan to Grandma. Everybody laughed, even Nan. Duha and Siana played together with their presents, and they tried very hard to share. Duha decided she always wanted a sister to play with, and from then on they were always kind to each other. Well, most of the time. That ended really well with them being sisters again. Do you have any brothers and sisters, boys and girls? And how do you get on with them? Do you fight? And then do you make up? And do you share your toys with each other? Our brothers and sisters are very important to us because they are our family and they will always look after us and look out for us no matter how much we fight with each other. But we should try not to, shouldn't we? What do you think about that, boys and girls? Why don't you share your thoughts and feelings with your grown-up? And maybe you can send it in a picture form to me as well at letsreadwitheliza@gmail.com. What do you think? Anyway, I've got to go and play with my brothers and sisters now. Have a lovely day, boys and girls. Assalamu alaikum.